team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. Flushed out right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Murray now on first down. And it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
The 49-yard line.
Now Murray again. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Tennessee.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Kaepernick. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run for it with Cook. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get...
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Tennessee.
Dalvin Cook, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Jaguars nothing.
Murray now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Murray. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
On the tackle.
Now a run with Cook. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught inside the 30.
What you doing out there, boy?
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Number 13.
Odell Beckham. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. Oh, dangerous return man showing it here.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kyler Murray, 28 yards. And the Jaguars are back within a score. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dime. Nice grab. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. And he's got Snead. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Eluding the pressure right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Kaepernick rolling to his right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now this time Murray to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession,
and he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Pulled in at the 24. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. They find some open field here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target. And now it's 2nd down. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
He's going to try and do this himself. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. This is the tight end Fant. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
That's good for a
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Swift. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Now Kaepernick. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Jones.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick six. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
He was brought down at the 20.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Henry Ruggs with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. It's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Jaguars 28, Titans 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Right on the return. The Titans take over first.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Grady Jarrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
It's 3rd down.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. It's Steve McClendon that time who winds up getting him down.
Steve McClendon there on the stop.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
At the 44-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 44, Murray throwing the out route incomplete. That's more. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
30-yard line.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.